My path getting here was a long and expensive one that required a lot of trainings, internships, and classes, but was all well worth it because it is what I had always had in mind for myself, and that's kind of what that video was explaining. I have so much satisfaction, or get so much satisfaction out of hearing the gratitude that people, especially students, have for educators as a whole. I remember in the first grade thinking that I wanted to be a teacher, but who didn't? Then come high school, I began to do a lot of research on the field, the advancement opportunities, the salary, and figuring out which age group would best suit me, and decided I would get a head start on my things and became dual enrolled at the local Valencia college to obtain my associate's in arts degree. I look back at those years of my life as stepping stones now because in order to transfer to continue to further my education, I needed 3 mandatory introduction to different aspects of teaching courses that would make me eligible for the transfer plan to obtain my bachelor's. And their career center and academic advisors were of such help to me in my journey of deciding that teaching was going to be for me. I decided to transfer over to the University of Central Florida for my bachelor's degree. Go Knights! I chose this school because it was close to home and had a direct connect option. And having to pay out of pocket for everything, Direct Connect had many upsides, such as no expense for living, guaranteed acceptance, and they have one of the top education programs in Florida. Although I had goals to be certified to teach kindergarten through 12th grade along my years, I decided that special education was the best start for me. This is when I was in my prime and had the most time to dedicate towards my career. During my time at UCF, I decided I would get a job that worked with children more hands-on, and I went back to my high school and became a tutor on certain days for my own AVID class, and I would substitute as my steady job. For both my AA and my bachelor's, I paid around $45,000 for classes and book fees combined. Unfortunately, I was unable to receive financial aid, but was lucky enough to have parents who took care of my associates in art at Valencia. I paid out of pocket for books in UCF myself, so that encouraged me to advance from teaching as well. Skills needed for this job are positivity, communication, support, patience, and understanding. I had spoken about it before. I am aware that for this job I must be well in tune with what's going on in the school as a choice, but I want to know what's going on with my students' personal lives as well. As vice principal, it would come naturally to me as well as it could to be well acquainted with the 2,000 plus students I may have. If I were to receive this job, I can assure you and the rest of the faculty that you will not be disappointed, and I would love the opportunity to not only excel, but to become part of the Eagle family as well and start making this school stronger as a whole. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear back from you soon.